Kublai pi baro kani kiri ke dudashan Meghalaya ba iptang sabhai pi baro sha ka thup ko ba mita ka janmit. Shon pash ki khubor pe mnya ipetwa ya ki mat pagongsan. Parliamentary Debate Kajala Kondit ke sangma ke state level chief minister's youth engagement program Arajat Assam Day. Mi jingkan at ha mai kuli hadin ke jing syak ni pra ki mau nong rem jong ke MNREGA. Pelat ke BSF Meghalaya ia ke kai pot halor ke jing yok kurup hado at kendai klor tengka syak kem South Spa sab kendai ngut ke betemu rung tu syak India House nem 8,000%. Terting Menteri ke Sarkar Pedeng Ukirin Juju ya ke yang persyak halor ke jing bentut hayeng dorbar kentu benetai da ke berjai-jai halor ke mat special intensive revision. But on Panyaj, Chief Election Commissioner ke India Gagnesh Kumar ya ke International Institute for Democracy and Electoral Assistance. Mentang ini kami ya ki kubor ke bebnya ke jela. Ka State Level Chief Minister's Youth Engagement Program Arajat kelas dang hne kesngi hne hu ke balawan ra lang ya palat shi hajar ngut kisam la ke bishim bentar na keleng ke jela na ke bentar ke ni ke program ke benne hadu shi tayo hapo ke pang pedeng empower youth empower Meghalaya hapo play ke ni ke program Menteri Rangba ke jela kondit ke sang mau laong baki lat kilenti ke bedon jingmut bak ke jingpen pau purthai po ke jela ke lak ban sandur ya kalawai jong kisam la hakini program ke bestiyo kini kethup ke jing ko ke culture ke jing draw ke tho ke tar bar ka liang ke science ba technology ban dei ke jing long nong elam da ke jing snow scam.
But I felt it necessary for our youth to understand what's happening, to really see the possibilities that is coming ahead of you. Please remember that whatever we are doing today is for you. You are going to take over all of this work that we have started. And I hope that what I've shown you today will motivate you more to feel that Meghalaya is on the move. Meghalaya is moving forward. And what I showed you today is just a glimpse. I need at least 10 hours minimum to explain to you the entire growth story of what's happening, not just in Shillong or Tura, but what's happening in Nongstoin, what's happening in Nongpo, what's happening in Jowai, what's happening in the interior locations, what's happening to every farmer, to every self-help group, to every cooperative society, to every youth group. We have a story for each and every one of them.
Ka jingklumar kalami na maikuli hadin blak no baki rius ni ukla penjulor ya ki mau nong rem jok ka MNREGA ka blami ka jingkan ad pedeng ki nong sok snong kapu jong ka Meghalaya ba Assam ki nong sok snong ki la no baki pulet Assam kim shimla le AA wat la kla persang bat pendam no ya ka jing tho bat hadin pat kla thambor ki nong sok snong ki bat tho biang yaki na kaliang ki nong elam ka FKGGP bat ka ARMPF kila let ngo ya ka te jaka kila kentu banwan ra ke jing song suk bat kila dawa ba ke sarkar ke de bentuk klar mardor ban penbet ya ke te ke jing ken at hakaput
yang ba karan kene kade kalam dispute ni yang ba kene kalam dispute ni lek yang ni tang bensu inspection kena kalian jom polok jom ni garo mo te kan ga ilam ne yang bakam de kalam dispute kade ka linti kalau snahi na kalian jong kane ka maikuli kade sok NRGS kena kalian jom ni la pensisam ni bakade ka jaka jom ni de belai ni meeting ni bang lek support ka jaka jom ni ndon jik de kata long bana kalian jom ni kung kasay ni one instruction hadin banglawan instruction habai de bakade ka jaka nya ngasong bulan kade government ka bahapse na kalian jom state government na po Meghalaya na kalong na kalian jom state government of Assam panura ay gajing sungsuk sungsngan bro artli bijat mendri magade na ka liam joki Assamese lakade na po Khasi Garo jomi na po Meghalaya.
Menteri Rangbak Kejelau Konreki Sangmah Nin Kesi Ulapli Yak Ying Tri Kamathamai Jog Directorate of Community and Rural Development Kepadon Halowa Lachimia Shillong. Hakajigi Don Lang Menteri Ketnatsian RD Basas Nisotun. Chief Secretary Ushakil P. Ahmed Berki He Officer. Hakajing Kren Kejong Menteri Rangbak Kejelau Ulaong Bakatanat Kedon Kebenta Kabakongsan Hakaroi Kapar Hakinong Kendong. Kebesyakri Haduk Prapong na Kasispa Yakinong Song Jong ke Meghalaya. But kintu ki he sorkar ban trade ka jing IT lut but kintiu ya kishnong kitao.
All those who spoke before me, that 80% of the population is right under this building, right under the people who are sitting in this room, 80% of the population. And huge, amount of work is there at the grassroots level, which needs to be done. And almost every scheme that can make a difference in a person's life will run through this particular building and through all of you sitting out here. So it's a massive responsibility, but you have done very well, and I'm sure that you will keep doing much, much better in the days to come. In terms of infrastructure, I think you've seen in the last many years, we have been very, very committed to creating good infrastructure for our people so that they can work in a more committed manner. Be it police force, be it the medical department, be it the CNRD department, wherever possible, we have tried to ensure that the infrastructure and the overall system has improved, and obviously CNRD is no different.
Ka BSF Meghalaya Frontier kalapalai ka kaipot jongka jong sinam 8,000 kablapan pau ka jing yok kurup ia kimar kayi ke besongdor arp kendai pon sau lai klor tingka bat sau spa sau kendai ngut ke no wan rung bian belah syak ke masilen ter ka kapu jong ka Indo Bangladesh ka jing pen klan ya ka jing ker ka jing wat benya ha ka than ha pok program prahari mitra ba ka jing treilang bat ki pat ba klaken tiu ka jing sngan Lapan pauru ia kila jengerap nak bentaki beriu bagi penrung kami ki samla schedule tribe IG BSF UPK upadia ulapan skembiang ia ke jengkular jongki BSF nak bentaka jingsong sok ke jingsong sngan bagi jengerap ke bestet hasil linter jongki jaka hakapun
An international border spanning 444.867 kilometers. Despite difficult terrains, adverse weather conditions, and remote operational locations, Meghalaya Frontier BSF has relentlessly worked to maintain the sanctity of border, combat trans-border crimes, and support counter-insurgency efforts wherever required. During the period of January 2025 to November 2025, huge quantity of contraband items worth 29.43 crore have been seized by the active and vigilant border security force troops, out of which we could be able to seize yaba tablets, ganja, fensadil, liquor, cattle, saris, and other miscellaneous items.
Ulat kejelau CHV Jaishankar nin kesngi ulai shimbenta ke jeng rakhe kesngi seng lani ke Foundation Day jong ke Assam at Nagaland. Bad haba ai jeng kerana ke kesngi ubi Jaishankar ulai ro ke Assam ke Nagaland na ke benta ke jeng ruspa ke jongka Cold Shore ke thok ke tar bat kiwei. Da ke bakedau ya ke jeng itho ke perthai bat ke bakongsan ha ke yo ke kot. Haba penpau halor ke jeng rakhe jeng yo jela bupura jong ke Nagaland. Ulai ro ke jeng la bania kun jeng kipat ba. Kemensiam jeng treilang bat ke jeng no sinyang syakari. Da bakentu bakin yai peteng ya ke jeng syongsuk, syongsngan. Ke jeng teli bat ke roi ke par hakatan.
One of the India's most culturally and historically rich state celebrates today a legacy of spanning centuries, known as the gateway to the northeast. It is a contribution from tea, oil, and biodiversity to literature, art, and cinema have earned India's global recognition. Since then, it has stood as a symbol of resilience and culture and pride. With vibrant tribal traditions, the world-renowned Hornbill Festival, and deep commitment to its distinct identity, Nagaland continues to enrich our national fabric.
Kidong ilam Shillong jong ka umnyang bernai parila rangkat bakariboy Youth Welfare Organization kala IT gedor khas jo DMHO bandawai ka jengkut jik subah ka jeng penrung kamya ka kedan grade 4 ha umnyang bernai MCH Center ka Bansalong Shen. Kila keno bagi nong shong shnong kim shim la yo jeng tip ne pan jeng mut wat lak kila ai ya ka jaka ka jongki bat ki kwa ban yo jeng mentoy yaki samla shnong ki kam ki bom day ban la petbet da ka bamaham bakin om pediang ke rukom tungkam ke pemerintah.
Ngau rupa Shillong ngai i, pa wajib sokya ba, nak Shillong ba, pun kibru jungi Shillong kintip, ya kai tungkam jungjam, hamtam kum katu agreement bagala ite na dum shwa, yel ai taka agreement ka kot, taka bakut musim. Bagai ka jingle jong ki bagai ka MCH disilet lendat itu kalong ka ba mihap kalong ka ba pensusi yang iki nong Shillong
penpau ka jing so long ka jing so kya ka jing susi nomor ba kata ka hop jong ka recruitment kam don syuk ban penyai bet penyai renti ha bai de ba ka aikam ajam ye kun samla ko ka them bi boy ka jingi henre la shule bet na lendat naing jong no ka ba ngim la ban tip te ka ba susi kalong ba wat ka Shillong ro kam don jing tip ba kidon ta gibre ba wan training hangte apo MCH ki ba wan sa ki ba wan hangte man ka simanta ide ki ai gibre kim tip
Ka All Right Marwet People Federation kla ujor show deputy commissioner ka riboy halor ka jingjale ka jingti kindo be an harat Marwet ka kinhun ka keno bakate ka jingti kala pensnew ka Mariang bat penjebo ki telong hakathan kila keno ba shim la le AA wat la kila dab ujor kamen shwa sha katana klaw kumta nakaliang kate sinjuk kala yatho ba deputy commissioner la pentikna ban le da ka bating ban khangla ka jingti be an ba ka jing penjot ya ka Mariang hakate ka than
People just met me. They are from all Right Margaret People Federation. They met and submitted one complaint regarding some alleged illegal earth-cutting activities going on in Meghalaya and nearby villages. Per se, it falls in the domain of DFO territorial. So we have just received a complaint. We'll have to ascertain the facts. So I'll forward the matter to DFO and seek inquiry report from them to be able to proceed further. I'll have to check if it is still valid because generally these orders issued under Section 163 are valid for 6 months. So we had issued orders during monsoon season, especially in light of the landslides that are triggered because of the uncontrolled earth-cutting activities or unscientific earth-cutting activities across near the highway regions and PWD roads. So that order was passed with regard to controlling the landslides that may be triggered because of these earth-cutting, but then whether they are still in operation or not, that will have to check.
Ka kinhun jong ka anti-narcotic task force hinin gemit kilalit ben kendrai ke Seven Sisters Hotel bat kelayok men kurup yo drug bla suba bude heroin naki artli ki kamra. Te kumta la kemia laingut ki brio na kate ke yeng basa. Ka wepat ke jeng kendra ka bobot ke deha puluha ka belapan lombiang ke jeng kem bat yo kurup na ka wei kedukan. Baro kila syak kem kila long sawut ki brio bala kurup santali ke senduk sabon ki bakia saupu ar pon kendai lai keram. Karibhoi District Larake ka World AIDS Day nekasngia Science Hall Longpo. Hakabaga District AIDS Control Office kalai lam ya ki kampen shai halor ka jinga dan ka jingpang HIV. Kidak kishin bakurukom sumar. Hagani kasi laidon lang Menteri Sarkar Uba Sastan Stotun pada Deputy Commissioner Abhilash Barhandwal. Haringkat ki hek katanat kakot kakia bagi samla pulenas. Dr. E. Kalwing District AIDS Control Officer ulapan pau baka jilla Meghalaya kadon kumba shipau hajar ngut kinong pang HIV ki bakin thup yah nyau spa prapu arngut hariboi bat kintu ke jing persang lang jong ki pat ba bani kun persha ke jing syak nyau ben bat ban kershan ke jing sumar ka babiang.
It's a silent killer. It's a silent disease which you'll never know. And this disease we can overcome only when we all know through what the medical teams have already stated and explained to you with medical terms and the awareness that each and every one of us, we should follow the right direction as explained by the medical officers.
Ka All Meghalaya Master Road Progressive Workers Union hinegasngi ka lapelon ka jingalang patba ami COVID hall nongston haga belawan bani shimbenta de kinong train ka lengki jaka jong ka jela kani ka jingalang ka long shimbenta jong ki jing pensko patba ki batmu ban penshai bat pensko ki jing dawa jo ka sinjuk shi ki khot habaro ki district kinong ilam ka JAC ki lapen paush kinong train bat ka jing persang ka badang ya chakmat ban penbet ya ki jing e bat ki bor padikmi.
Kebenta keban pensengau tu, yangi kum ki mastrol habaro ki jela, namarba hakajing panjong ni nak sarkar, lani ya kajing dan kam jongi nak sarkar, keban pentrai kam ya kahok jongi. Ti ni ban lek habaro ki district ban pensengau tu ya ki mastrol, ba kini kidai ki jing dan kam jongi, ba hakano perukom, kenang bakin syai, ba keno kai ke JAC ka keren kai ke JAC kala ai ke memorandum su ke sarkar ki mastrol baro ki district kidai ban sngau thu ya kene ka ba ka JAC kala ya keren kini menta ka sngi ngila ban syai hane hawas Khasi Hill district na ka benta itu ki bangi la ai ke memorandum men ha ka to ka apra tarik November 2000 ya ki Floriet ki VDA, ki Retasyong Thai, ki PF, ka RCW.
Ka District Institute of Education and Training thalas ken hne kasi klap kut no ka jing rakhe ya ka Jubilee rupa jongka dak bapli pat ba ka jing sop souvenir dak ka kongsan. Haba ajin kran hakani kasi ka Assistant Commissioner ka Lizana BR Marak lairo e ka jing no sinyang jong kani ka shlem ajing hikai haki 8% snem shikinong hikai. Dah keboong. Bakal penuan dur ya kinong ikai nak bentaban kata aki jengmut jeng berkat jogi samla pulih ke lengki district. Kalau kentu berbentamai ke jeng IT haka ban ajeng syakri ya ke imlang salang haka ba kan ni ke jaka pulih kan jam syaka benta ki bakam shalor.
Today's celebration has been a reminder of our shared journey and impact Diet has made in the field of education. This milestone belongs to every faculty member who has given their best, every trainee who has walked through our doors with hope and ambition, and every support who has strengthened this institution over the years. The program we witnessed today beautifully reflected our unity, our progress, and our commitment to excellence.
Mentang ni pas ki kubor nak than sete la mingi. Kajala Assam ne kasi kala rakhe ka Assam Divas badle burom yau chalung sukapha ubade nong seng jong kabor Assam bat ka Ahom Kingdom ubla peniatli ya kene ke jela palat rius pas na menchwa Menteri Rangba Ubmanta Biswa Sarma ulapan skembiang ba ka jing ang nuot jong sarkar kalong bantay ka Assam ka ba khamklan ka ba yahap aga jing tmu jong usukapha ya kene ke jing rakhe la penlong ha Nazara ha district Chai Radio ha blapli pat ba yo mot jong sukapa ubajrong arpo put kani ke jing le buram kala tot na keleng ke jela bekentup ke Guwahati bat golahat ka ba kipat ba kidang kan mau ya ka pateng jong u ka ba penyateli bat ka behap jengut mentangine pasha ki khubor na kelengkari Menteri Sarkar Pedeng Ukirin Rijiju ula ther ting ya kaliang persyak ka pentut haying dorbar thauan jong kari bene kren halor kamat special intensive revision ula ong bag sarkar kala kentu ya baroki MP bikin penlong ya ke jinga tainia da ka baya suk bat ban om pentut iki wei pat ki jinga lang tang na ka benta ka wei kamat Rijiju ula benrap ru baka jing job bat ke jing syarem kadai ke benta jong ke sin syar pat ba hinrei ban penpau ke jing sngo rem haking dorbar thau an ka long ke bemla ban pediang ha ka ba ula penpau biang ke jing long klo jong ke sarkar bani kren ya kanu kamat ba ula kerpat ru iki dekot jong ke liang persyak bikin ailat iki dorbar thau an menteri kampura
everything cannot be mechanical. In parliamentary democracy, we have to engage in dialogue. We have to engage in discussion. There are many issues in the country. You should not undermine one issue and take up another issue. All the issues are important. All the issues are important. Government, ये देखिए सर, आप चुनाव नहीं जीत पाते हैं, जनता आपको विश्वास नहीं करते हैं और आप जो है गुस्सा या सदन में निकालते हो, ये तो बिल्कुल ठीक नहीं है। लोकतंत्र में चुनाव का प्लेटफॉर्म जनता का बीच होता है।
Ka Menteri Ketenaga Platingka ka Nirmala Sitharaman ne kasi klaya keren ha ka Global Forum Plenary ka bakat prah New Delhi da ka banjur ba ka jing khot jing subah ka bai dei ba ka khajna ka khamkor bane ka jing kala ka sinshar khadar ka Menteri kala banjur ru ba ka jing siu khajna kala nangklan ha kini ki shipos nem ki bladep da ka ba ka do ba ka jing le hok ka jing shai ka jing long khot bat ki rukom trei kam ka pensuk bat kumju ka penslur ya ka jing shim benta jing ki pat ba ha ka liang ka roi ka par
When national wealth escapes legitimate taxation, it creates not only a revenue gap, but also a development gap. For developing countries, this effect is particularly significant. Every rupee or dollar mobilized through transparency can help improve lives. It is therefore important to view transparency not only as a compliance tool, but also as a foundation for sustainable development and fiscal resilience. India's domestic experience reinforces this understanding. Over the past decade, we have been seeing a visible strengthening of voluntary compliance. Citizens are more willing to participate when they are certain that the system rewards honesty and acts firmly against evasion.
Chief Election Commissioner Ganesh Kumar unsalong kumukli jong International Institute for Democracy and Electoral Assistance hakalai turik no pra arajar arpasan na kabenta kari India. Haka sin ka baning kong ka history ka ba live post nem ka kinhon jo ki live punyot li ki recent char pat ba kla khot so bhai ka India bakan long ka nong ya lam ya ka ni ka seng da ka ba banjur ba ka India ka la ban penlong ka election ka ba lat lut mat ka ba khot ka ba suba ka ni ka sin jam ka long kum ka jing ka shan ka ba crowd jong ka perthei ya ka rukom jit nong mikmat jong ka India bat ka rukom sin char pat ba.
The world recognizes successful conduct of free, fair and transparent elections in India. And therefore, for the first time in its history of 30 years, the prestigious group of 37 democratic countries of the world have invited India to chair the International Institute for Democracy and Electoral Assistance, International IDEA. This is a moment of immense pride for all the citizens of India and for all the election officials. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Mentang ne page ki kubon nak link berthei. Menteri Kambari Dr. S. Jaishankar henen kesingi ula ong baka India ka nyokor ka Thailand kum ka parlok bay jan bat ka paramarjan ba kongsan ha ka jengelang jong u bat usihasak pocket kyo jong ka Thailand hen Delhi. Ula ong baka Act East Policy jong ka India kaya hap bat ka rukom trekam jong ka Thailand. Dr. Jaishankar ula pen paru ya ka jing snolem halor ka jing klat no ka mahadai sirikit. Kajing day jong ka India baka Thailand kalakan tiu sa kajing Trailang ka pakongsan ka por Menteri Rang Badu Korean Narendra Modi ula lich Bangkok ha uyayong da kajing te kular balasoy ha digital tech MSMES kajing Thanjan kajing pene pinsa ha po duriaw.
And Thailand have historically shared close and friendly ties. We value Thailand as a long-time friend. Apart from being a very important maritime neighbor, India's Act East policy has found a sort of a match in Thailand's Look West policy. Our ties were elevated to a strategic partnership during the visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Bangkok in April 2025 for the BIMSTEC summit and for his official visit. Several agreements, including in the field of handlooms and handicrafts, digital technologies, MSMEs, and maritime heritage, were signed on that occasion.
Mentang ne pas ki kubor yelek kai. Kasinjuk seng samla Shillong pendeng umyong mairang negasi kala penlong ke Inter-Dong knockout football tournament hamadan dom maulum pendeng umyong. Haga ni Limpung lawan beni shim benta dah nyot li ki dong bat haga jing lek ka jong ke ni sngi sedang. Klalong ha pendeng ke dong gate A bat ke lum yo A. Bat kilai khat ha pendeng ke jing sakhi lang de ki pat ba ki pobon. Kini ke Limpung ke temu ban wan ra ke jing tili lang bat ban yo ya ke met ke part ke bekot ke bekia bat ruk ban pelat ya ki kon samla na udra.
I said I call. Switch.
Ka kinhon ki thei lek ka junior jong ke India class dang ke Limpung lek ka Federation International Hockey Junior Women's World Cup. Da ka ba kalala ban peliem no ya ka Namibia da khat lai gol lanot ha Santiago Chile na ka benta ban lam khamat ha ka pool C. Ka hina bano bat ka Kanika Sewach kala khor markaway ka hat-trick kat ba ka Sakshi Rana kala thep arkol bat ki way pat kala pen bot ya ki desan kol. Ke India hapo ka jingalam ka Joyti Singh kini keduk persya ke Germany la syai ke singi. Kamashwa ke Germany kala job ke Ireland dah nyoko la ke way. Tukumta ke India kini keduk persya ke Ireland ha ke singi thok ding.
Good improvisation from Hina. And you watch here, Cartwright comes for it, which is just a split second to.
Mentang ini pet ya ke jenglong jeman ke sebidang hak keleng ke benta ajong ke jela. Hatura ke jengkriat kelong khatlai degree Celsius bagi jengshit kelong 8% degree Celsius ke jeng skam kau hau menta ke singi kelong rup kendai nak shispa. Haba pai pa chonong ba Shillong ke jengkriat kelong pra degree Celsius bagi jengshit kelong 8 degree Celsius ke jeng skam kau hau menta ke singi kelong nyo pelai nak shispa. Ket bahajawai pat ke jengkriat kelong 10 degree Celsius bagi jengshit kelong 8 degree Celsius ke jeng skam kau hau menta ke singi kelong nyo pu prana ke shispa. Kelak benar ke jeng dom lo ba malu malah hatura Shillong berjawai. Syawan pois berikut jangtup kebor, pebiang sesi ini kimat berkongsan. Beliau Menteri Rangbak ke Jelau Konrad ke Sangma ke State Level Chief Minister's Youth Engagement Program Arajar Afsan Hineho. Mi jengekan ad hamai kuli hadiah ke jengsyak penpera ke mau nongrim jong ke MNREGA. Belat ke BSF Meghalaya kaipot halor ke jengyok kurup hadu arp kundai kelor tingka syak kem saus pak sepundai ngut bermurung tu se India haus nem arhajar arpsan. Ther ting Menteri ke Sorkar Pedeng Ukiren Rijuju ya kaliang persyak halor ke jeng kentut aying dorbar kentu benetai ke berjai-jai halor kamat Special Intensive Revision. But on Penya Chief Election Commissioner ke India Ganesh Kumar ya ke International Institute for Democracy and Electoral Assistance. Di perlu ketulah pois berikut jangtup kebor jeng minta ke janmit hadu Indonesia yang berpilih syai kesini kublai pi baro.